at the start of free agency. First, they signed Taurean Prince. It's a one-year deal. It's only $4.5 million. Then they signed Gabe Vincent from the Miami Heat. Wow, that is an interesting signing. It's a 3-year deal, $33 million total, $11 million a season. That's interesting. Vincent is a solid player, and on the Lakers, they're not going to ask him to be the number one scorer. He doesn't really have to lead the offense like he was doing in the playoffs for the Heat, so that's interesting. Then the Lakers also signed Cam Reddish. It's a 2-year deal. And then they re-signed Rui Hachimura to a 3-year deal, $51 million. Rui was one of the best performers for them in the playoffs off the bench. He did a good job in some of those matchups, so it's nice to see him coming back. We also find out that the Lakers are losing Dennis Schroeder. He's going to the Toronto Raptors. Speaking of the Raptors, they lost Fred VanVleet. He's on his way to the Houston Rockets. And look at the money on this deal. 3 years, $130 million. Wow, because remember, they have Green on their team. They've got a lot of young players, but they said, hey, throw the $130 million at Fred VanVleet. The Raptors replace VanVleet with Dennis Schroeder. It's a 2-year deal, $26 million. And this is funny because remember, the Lakers offered Dennis Schroeder, I think it was $75 million, and he turned it down. And then that whole disaster happened where he didn't get paid. So now he's getting a $26 million deal for 2 years. So he is getting some money, but he still didn't make up the money he lost when he declined the Lakers. So plenty of moves are still to come. Apparently, Brook Lopez might not be re-signing with the Bucks. That would be interesting. Chris Middleton did re-sign with them. His deal is 3 years, $102 million. The Bucks also lost Joe Ingles. He went to the Orlando Magic. It's going to be interesting to see what happens to this Bucks team. My songs, he quit the game. Lob City.